Dude, sometimes I feel like I'm gonna just die.
You're gonna just die?
Yeah.
Like randomly like collapse or what?
Yeah, some shit like that, bro.
Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna have like a heart attack.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, my left arm was hurting earlier so fucking bad.
Dude.
And then my chest started hurting. I was like, damn. I was like, is it really my time?
Dude.
I was like, is it really my time? I was like, fuck.
Isn't it weird how some days like there's like you're having a legitimate health concern, you're like, I'm fine. Dude, I'm
Yeah.
good, bro. Just fucking sleep it off, smoke some kush, like you're good. Fucking then other times you'll have the tiniest fucking thing happen. You're like, yo, I need to go to the doctor right fucking now.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've had that, bro. I remember fucking we never clarified this, but whenever we refer to Romy, that's my sister and his wife.
Yeah.
Because, like, we always say, like, Romy, but we never clarified who that is.
Yeah.
I remember there were nights where I, like, was having panic attacks, and I'd, like, go into Romy's room, and I'm like, bro, I'm fucked up, bro. Like, bro, I need to go to the hospital, bro. And she's like, bro, like, you're good, bro. But, like, I really thought, dude, there was one night, fucking, I just felt like, you ever been watching something and you just get this weird feeling and you pause the TV and you're like, what the fuck? I feel like off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I had that. I think it might have just been an anxiety attack. But the thing is, I'd had anxiety attacks before and it didn't feel like that. I just felt like my head was hella cloudy and like I was dizzy, was gonna pass out, and like everything was like crumbling around me. It was the weirdest feeling. At one point, I, in my room, got on my knees and like prayed to God that I don't die.
Damn.
Dude, I was like hella scared.
Holy fuck.
And then I went into Romy like freaking out. Then Swedish.
Yeah.
I drove to Swedish, and they were like, so the urgent care is closed, but if you really feel like you're gonna die, so that's what I told them, we can bring you into the emergency room. But I was broke at the time, and I didn't want to pay a bunch of money.
Fuck that shit, dude.
So
It's
like
mad expensive.
I was like, I'll figure it out. So then I drove home, drank a bunch of water, and then like an hour later, I was like playing Apex, like talking shit to people, like, dude, fucking push with me when I push, you fucking FAG. So I knew if I was saying gay slurs, I was back to normal. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
It was weird. There was a while in Spokane where I convinced myself I had a brain tumor.
No way.
I completely fucking convinced myself I had a brain tumor.
Why? What were your symptoms that made you think?
Honestly, I don't think it's been a while and I don't really think about it, but this is like one of the biggest mysteries ever to me. One day I was so I used to work the closing shift at Domino's from 5:30 to 1. So I'd always have a bunch of time to chill before I go to work. So
yeah,
I was sitting watching like some comedian's podcast on YouTube, and I just started to feel like numb, like everywhere. Like I couldn't feel the tips of my fingers.
that was me earlier.
And I felt so freaked out.
Yeah,
I like got on the floor and started doing a bunch of push-ups and sit-ups. And I just felt so weird. And I drove to work, and the whole way to work, I kept being like, what the fuck? Like I couldn't feel my fingers.
yeah.
And then I would go to work and deliver the pizza, and I'd give it to a customer. And then walking back from the customer's house or apartment to my car, I felt like I was going to collapse and like pass out. I was just having these crazy anxiety attacks.
Damn, dude.
And my boss like made me a pizza, and I brought it home, and I like didn't eat it. I didn't eat anything for like 2 days.
Really?
Not because I like was like, I'm not going to eat even though I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I just wasn't hungry. Dude, and like I just had this weird like pressure in my brain, like in my head, like this weird headache, and I just felt dizzy and numb. And I looked it up, symptoms of a brain tumor: dizziness, numb, and headache. So I was like, bro, I have a fucking brain tumor, bro.
What did it turn out to be?
Dude, you're not gonna believe this, bro.
You were dehydrated.
No, it turned out to just be a fucking really bad ear infection.
No way.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it blows my mind how sometimes ear infections can like really fuck you up, and like other parts of your body
Yeah.
that you wouldn't expect.
Mm-hmm.
I hate ear infections, bro. They're the fucking worst. The headaches. Oh.
You wanna know
Fuck
another
that
weird
shit.
thing I was experiencing? I remember I'd be watching like YouTube. You know when you're watching a video, then you like click out and you go back to the homepage to find another video and recommended. I remember I did that, and I went like my brain like short circuited.
What the fuck?
It was almost like I had like brain damage, and I was having these weird like. I like literally my brain short circuiting. That's the only way I could describe it.
Yeah.
So, bro, I was having all these symptoms, and like, I was super anxious and like afraid of everything. Even like, cause I would listen to Joe Rogan like while I was like driving for Domino's a lot working.
Mm-hmm.
Even like clips where Joe Rogan would talk about doing drugs, I would turn off the video because I get really scared.
Interesting.
Like the thought of like doing drugs, like, and it changing your brain made me, dude. I really.
Those kind of videos.
Yeah.
I never listen to that type of shit, bro. I just can't, because then I get paranoid too, and I'm like, fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah. So then I went to the doctor, and he's like, he looked at my ear. He's like, yo, does your ear feel all right? And I was like, yeah, why? And then he was like, you have like a really bad ear infection. And I was like, really? And then I explained all the symptoms, and I was like, I have all these symptoms just from an ear infection? And they were like, yeah, ear infections can be that bad. So I took these like really fucking strong like medication to deal with it. And then 2 days later, so I had to take the medication, 3 pills a day for a week.
Yeah.
2 days later, came back to Seattle with my friends from Spokane. You and Romy were like living up at your parents'.
No, it was during that time.
Like you weren't living there, but you were just always there all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
So like we came back into the house and saw mom and dad, and you guys weren't here. But dude, fucking, so we went to a Trippie Redd concert, and dude, I didn't like get to drink or anything. Like me and my friends just got fucked up, and I was just the sober one, and I was like, fuck, man. But I was just terrified of like doing any drugs or smoking or getting drunk at all. It was very strange, dude. But also, I remember the nurse explained to me what actually would be happening if you had a brain tumor. Like, apparently, if you had a brain tumor, you would just randomly be blacking out and like collapsing.
Okay, that makes sense. That would make sense, yeah. I feel like maybe seizures too, like mini seizures and shit like that.
Dude, seizures are so fucking.
That's just scary, bro. Bro, I thought I was having a stroke. Cause like, my face started going numb again, bro. You know how, I understand how paranoid you are now.
Yeah.
Cause like, even though I didn't get as bad as you, just like the fact that I did lose just like the tiniest bit of like feeling in my face.
What part of your face?
It was like on top of my like eyebrow, my eyelid, and then like underneath my eye.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, but like earlier it was like the whole face, and then my arm was like hurting super bad.
Interesting.
And then my chest was hurting too, and then I was like, I got super lightheaded, and then my face was like feeling super numb, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to die.
I know, bro. It's so scary, man.
I was like, maybe either a seizure, a stroke, or I'm having a heart attack and I'm dying.
Yeah, dude. Those are the big ones. So, stroke and heart attack. Those are the big dogs right there.
Because I'm like a daily smoker. Like, it's something that does worry me in the back of my head, you know? That, like, in some way, like, maybe it is fucking in my body. But, like, I've never heard anybody die from it. But, like, at the same time, I don't want to jinx it. You know? What if I'm the first one to die? Like, that'd be so fucked, bro.
Patient zero. Hey, well, here's to being healthy.
Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed that clip from The Doe Show. Be sure to check out another clip or check out the full episode. Peace out, bitches.